Today, I want to talk about how to manifest your first relationship. How to manifest your first relationship. What is up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Make Life Happen, and I hope you're having a super blessed day because life is so good. If this is your first time here, this channel is dedicated to personal development, the art of imagination, and spirituality based off the teachings from Neville Goddard. So today I want to talk about how to manifest your first relationship. So if you want to manifest your first relationship, but you don't know how, this video is for you. Imagination creates all reality. If you want to manifest your first relationship or even a new relationship, you can do so by simply imagining it. So you are a spiritual being and you're having this human experience. And your human imagination is what creates the outer world. So everything seen came from the unseen. Your imagination is spiritual sensation. So you must feel and imagine what you want. So imagining is coming from the unseen. And then once you imagine these things, you're going to see them appear in your outer world. So if you want to manifest your first relationship, you must feel and imagine yourself being in this relationship before you can actually experience it in your outer world. Neville Goddard teaches us that feeling is the secret. So you must feel your desires as if you have already received them. So you're going to live in the end and then assume that you are already in that new relationship. So you're going to talk to yourself as if you already have that first relationship, that new relationship. You're no longer going to wonder about it because you already have what you desire. So for example, let's just say you bought a house, you just bought a house, where you're no longer going to wonder where you're going to buy the house or how much it's going to be because you already have the house. So what you're going to do is you're going to persist in the assumption that you are now in your first relationship. And this is how you're actually going to manifest it into your existence. How can you manifest a new relationship if you've never been in one? How are you supposed to feel something that you've never had? So if feeling is the secret, how are you supposed to feel something that you've never even experienced? Well, Neville Goddard teaches us that we can create this feeling by just creating and constructing a mental scene or an imaginal scene that actually implies our wish fulfilled. So you can create the feeling of being in your first relationship by creating a scene and vividly add senses that implies that you are now in this relationship. So you're going to imagine yourself in first person, present tense, being in this relationship. And this is how you actually create the feeling of being with this person. And this is what actually creates it in your outer world or your personal experience. Your imaginal scene doesn't have to be long. It can be short. It can be as short as 5 seconds. So what you want to do is you want to create an imaginal scene and you want to imagine it as vividly as possible. So let's just say you guys went on a date. So you are now in a new relationship, your first relationship, and you went on a date. So 2 weeks has already passed. So you're living in the end. So you want to remember the details about that date. Where did you go? What was your partner wearing? What were you wearing? How did you do your hair? So you want to be able to add those things. What color was the table? Maybe you want to remember the menu. You don't have to remember their face. You can remember the qualities about that person. How is this person now that you're in this relationship? Are they funny? Are they outgoing? What those type of things. And then also you can add, how did they make you feel? So now you're in this, creating this imaginal scene. You are now in your first relationship. You just went on your first date. How did that make you feel? You want to focus on that feeling. You can talk to your best friend. So you can imagine yourself in first person and you're now having a conversation with your best friend and you're telling her how you just went on this date 2 weeks ago. Remember, we're living in the end, so we already went on the date. So you already went on the date and you're having this imaginal scene. You're in first person and you're telling your best friend that you just went on this amazing date a couple weeks ago or a month ago or even 6 months ago, because that implies that you are already in your first relationship and you're living in the end. So you can tell your best friend, you can tell your family, your friends, you can create any scene that you desire that implies the end of your wish fulfilled. And this is how you're going to manifest your first relationship in your personal experience. Once you constructed the perfect imaginal scene that works for you, what you're going to do is you're going to take this scene and you're going to meditate on it. So you're going to go into a deep meditation. You're going to imagine yourself being in your new relationship, your first relationship, until you feel the cubic reality. So you're going to loop it. You're going to put it on replay in your mind over and over and over until you feel the naturalness of it. So you're going to do this until you fall asleep. And you know that you've done this correctly because you're no longer going to have the desire to be in that first time relationship. So now changes have been made while you were sleeping, and there's nothing else that you have to do. There's nothing else. So if you can just take your imaginal scene, and if you could just imagine and feel yourself as if you have already received it, then you're going to actually experience it in your outer world. But for now, just focus on you and allow the universe to bring you the perfect partner. Life is good. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to upload videos every Wednesday and Thursday. Stay tuned for my next video. Your belief in yourself is your belief in God. If this video resonates with you and you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Go out there and use your gifts and make life happen. Peace.